This is unprecedented in a way that I didn't think would happen either ever or for years. Nintendo is doing a sort of VR with Labo VR, but when we saw that revealed, we knew it would be another set of Toy-Con. Small experiences for the creative kid and the family gamers. But now Nintendo has announced that Super Mario Odyssey and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild are getting VR support, and that is absolutely insane. What's going on, guys and girls? It's Zach from Switchforce. Make sure to let me know in the comments down below how you feel about this breaking news and if it is going to get you to jump on that Labo VR train. Make sure that like button if you enjoyed the video. It does help us out a lot, and man, Nintendo is helping Labo out a ton, a boatload, a yacht full, an ocean full, because I don't know that anyone was that excited for Labo VR. We were just talking about over here at Switchforce, like we maybe don't even want to get it. I'm curious, but do we want to spend the money and spend the time building? But now it is a must because they're bringing 3 bite-sized experiences to Mario Odyssey. They call them bite-size. It says you'll be collecting music notes and coins to complete objectives in 3 new missions, revisiting the Cap, Seaside, and Luncheon Kingdoms. So it is going to be small, but it's so freaking cool that we will get to see Mario on Switch in VR. I haven't had a chance to try out Labo VR, but people who have say it's pretty darn cool. And now I'm very excited that we get to play the tentpole Mario game of the generation. One of the best ever in VR. And if you thought Bite Size was a little bit of a bummer, well then you'll love what they're doing for Breath of the Wild VR, because that is the full game in VR, the full Breath of the Wild. And it says you won't need to create a new save, it's just a menu option that can be switched on or off. Again, we live in a crazy era where all of a sudden The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild gets an update 2 years later that makes the entire game VR compatible. Now, I don't know how Labo VR compares to Vive or Oculus Rift. Obviously, it's not as good. But can it still be as immersive or even half as immersive? Because if so, this will be so freaking cool to see and experience Super Mario, Link, their entire cast, and 2 of their greatest games, the 2 biggest Switch games, outside of Smash Bros. Ultimate, if you're more of a multiplayer fan, are now in VR. I did not think they were going to do this. I thought they would keep Labo separate, but this is them clearly trying to say, hey, we want Labo to do better. We want Labo to appeal to the core. We want you, Switch owner who goes out and buy every major game, to also give our VR kit a go. Insanity. You know, if they had branded this VR as like Switch VR and included Mario mini games and the Zelda support and who knows what else, who knows how well it could sell. But the fact that this is such a cheap VR experience, holy cow. And what are the possibilities going forward? What will they do beyond this? Is it just an initial ploy to try to get people to buy? Or will Labo VR see all sorts of games getting updates? Splatoon in VR would be incredibly sweet. Remember, the VR kit, you can get the starter set for $40. You can get the starter kit that comes with the gun type Toy-Con and the goggles for $40 on April 12th. Now, these experiences, make sure to note, are coming April 25th. So they will be 2 weeks later, but they're still coming within the month. And this is awesome. I cannot wait to try it out. I'm going to call Gabe as soon as this video is done and let him know and see what he thinks. Let me know what you think. Are you buying Labo VR for $40 now? The big kit is $80, but you can get that base one for $40. And I sure think it's worth $40 to play some new Mario missions and to experience Breath of the Wild in VR. Let me know your take in the comments down below, everybody. Huge news. Super excited. Until next time, thanks again for watching. Hit that like button if you are pumped like we are. Switchforce out.